As I've passed 40 videos on my channel, I've been starting to think about what are the things that make me unique or special. I talked about this in my third video on this channel, and to be honest, I had no idea what I was talking about. Those first 10, 15, even 20 videos, I was probably just spewing bullshit um, from a good place. Obviously, what I thought I was saying was good, and maybe there's some factual evidence to go with some of the things that I was saying, but I was new to this. I was new to speaking on camera, and I bet 40 videos later, I'll even look back at this video as one where I was spewing bullshit. The point is, I was trying to gain some structure on my channel and my style of video, and looking back on it, it's probably not the best, but I'm grateful for it and I enjoy it because it helped me build a structure to be here now. Whatever, that's besides the point. The point is, I want to talk about the things that I believe now make me a channel you should watch, right? Why am I somebody that's different than all these other self-help people or philosophical people on here? Why am I unique? So the first thing I was able to think of is that I am not a guru. Many gurus on here are clearly doing what they're doing for money, to sell a course, to sell you an idea that what they're doing is possible, which may be true, but there's always an ulterior motive in mind. It's the click the link in my bio, which is valid. I completely understand it. YouTube is a completely okay career choice, especially doing something like that. I completely understand it, but it's just not for me. The reason I'm doing this is for discomfort. And obviously, I've kind of grown past the discomfort 40 videos in. So at this point, it's really just for the love of the game. I enjoy making these videos. And I don't plan to turn into a guru anytime soon. Another part that differentiates me from anybody else is that I am an experiment, right? You're watching an experiment right now. You're 40 days into an experiment, at least 40 days of my YouTube experiment, probably about 2.5 months of everything else, all the other things I'm trying. But my point is, many people quit their jobs and pursue starting a business, but not everybody documents it. And especially not everybody documents it prior to the pinnacle of success. Hopefully you can learn something from it and really take away an authentic view of this young entrepreneurship and this just, you know, uncut, unedited version of what entrepreneurship looks like at a young age, taking a big risk. And the last thing, and I think this will be a staple for my channel and for me as a person, is that I preach seeing the world through a different lens. I preach this idea of perspective and keeping a positive mentality, right? Any situation you might find yourself in, change your perspective on it to be one that is positive. Why do I say this? Why do I preach this so hard, right? Obviously, it's such a positive thing. It's a good thing, but why is it the staple of my videos, of my YouTube career? Because it worked for me. This is how I go through life. I started changing my perspective and looking at life through a positive lens at a younger age, right? I had always had a perspective full of light since a young age, and I kind of lost it in high school, but towards the end of college, it came back. And I'm realizing that that is the key to living a happy life, to living a life where you're not stressed out and worried about all these things. You need to change your perspective to be a positive one. And I try to tie in philosophical terms and all of this, like, the idea that overthinking will only cause damage when you can control only what you can control, your thoughts, your actions, and your beliefs. So in a broader sense, I have a positive lens on life, and I'm unique because I'm not a guru and I don't plan to ever be anything like that. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just not for me. And I'm documenting raw entrepreneurship prior to success because I know I'll get there. So I want to show you what that actually looks like. So I hope this gives you a better idea of me and really who I am. And thank you for watching.